What's happening, my Jack family? Coach Scott here, jackedafter40.com and shreddedafter40.com. Welcome to another episode of the Jacked After 40 Life Vlog. Gyms are open today, baby. I am stoked. It's been a few months since I've been in there, so we are going to get in a killer leg work today. Actually, a fun leg work today. Looking forward to sharing all that footage with you, along with every meal that I ate for the day, my overall active lifestyle, and just my overall experiences. Thanks for sharing this journey with me. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. Love to hear from you down in the comment section below, sharing your thoughts, sharing your insights on today's vlog. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's vlog, do me a favor and share it with them. Let's get to it. Chief and I just got in from our morning walk and we just beat the rain. I don't know if you can see it coming down there, but it is freaking pouring out now. Woke up this morning, 5 a.m., had 2 cups of coffee, just a little bit of unsweetened cashew milk in there, and it was raining at that time, and kind of bummed out, thinking, oh man, I wasn't expecting to miss my morning walk today, because it was coming down pretty hard like this. I love walking in the rain, but not when it's a downpour and we're completely soaked. So hit the shower after my cups of coffee, and then it cleared up. I thought, holy smokes, let's get out there, Chief, and have ourselves a great walk. And there's a few moments where it sprinkled on us just a little bit, but it was refreshing, it was fun, it was invigorating, and we were basically not many people out there because the weather wasn't the greatest. But as soon as we walked in the door, just a downpour again. So we were out there for about 40-minute walk in the morning. So it was great that it stayed nice and calm for us. Right now it's time for my breakfast shake each and every morning. 1 cup of homemade kefir, 1 cup of unsweetened cashew milk in here, scoop of protein powder, a scoop of premium black maca powder from the Maca team, my favorite, link down below in the description. Load of spinach and a banana in here. Along with that, I have my 5,000 IUs of vitamin D3, 300 milligrams of ashwagandha, 3 omega-3 fish oil capsules, combined EPA DHA 2.7 grams, 300 milligrams of magnesium, and 1,000 mcgs of vitamin B12. On to meal number 2. This is my pre-workout meal. Damn, am I ever stoked to hit the gym with people around me. Just can't wait to feed off the atmosphere and the vibe. So I've got 260 grams of plain Greek yogurt, 140 grams of frozen mixed berries here, a scoop of protein powder in there, as well as on the side drinking my morning motivator from the Maca team. Once again, link down below. Absolutely love this. A great pick-me-up, especially midday here and especially pre-workout. So gonna enjoy this and working out in about an hour. Leg day, baby. I am stoked. Some big boys going in there right now. So looking forward to just feeding off the atmosphere. Fired up, man. Let's get it. Woo, what a freaking amazing workout. Absolutely incredible to be back in this atmosphere. Love the vibe in there. Everyone's in such a great mood. I think the gym's been closed for about 4 or 5 months, so just great to see some familiar faces, just to feed off the energy. Leg day, as I mentioned, and I didn't go with what I had planned for this month's Jacked at the 40 Club workout. I just wanted to get in there, have some fun, play with some equipment that I haven't had access to in several months. Starting off with the single leg curl. Just feels awesome. Just a great way to begin the workout. Just some great focus on the hamstrings. I love the single leg aspect of it. Just kind of getting playful, kind of being aware of possibly any imbalance between the 2 legs. Moving on to the single leg extension. A big reason why I'm doing this for this particular workout here, I'm still having some issues with my right thigh. Been doing a ton of self-massage with it. You'll notice here during the single leg extension that my right leg, you can kind of see the tendon popping out there at the bottom around that kneecap. That doesn't happen on the left side. I've never noticed that before. I just became aware of it when my right thigh started giving me a bit of an issue there. So something I need to look into. Again, tough to get massages during this time when everything's been locked down and get that worked on. So I've had some acupuncture on it, but been tough to kind of pinpoint. It's kind of not their area of expertise there, and they're more like the Chinese medicine, balancing my chi kind of stuff with the acupuncture. So, but it felt really good to work that leg extension movement, single leg at a time there. just really focusing on the contraction, focusing on the stretch. Love seeing the muscles twitch, and I absolutely love seeing the quadriceps, especially the teardrop there, like twitching as you're lowering the weight, that negative portion of the movement. Then I moved on to the 45-degree hyperextension, where the focus is on the hamstrings and the glutes. So just a bit of a rounding of the upper back, chin tucked. It's not a hyperextension for your lower back. You don't want to feel your lower back in this. You want to drive through your hips like you would a Romanian deadlift, any kind of hip thrust, any kind of glute bridge. You're driving through the hips with that movement. This is one of my favorite movements. Honestly, like, I love this better than a Romanian deadlift and deadlifts and all that stuff. One of my favorite exercises, great focus, a nice stretch, incredible contraction at the top, and you can load it up as well. So love that. That felt fantastic. Then moved on to the hip thruster machine. Oh my goodness, just freaking awesome. Haven't done this in a while. I miss this. It's a big difference, this machine, compared to like doing dumbbells or barbells. It just feels awesome. This is my final set. I think I tried to record a couple sets here, and then this one, like, it just crazy fatigued at this point. Really tough to get that peak contraction at the top. So driving the hips up, and once again, like, you don't want to get the lower back in there. So I get as high as I think I can, and then squeezing the glutes and just really making sure I'm just driving through the hips. It's not arching the back to get that extra little bit there. It's driving through the hips, really getting that extra squeeze of the glutes and the hamstrings there. And then some inner thighs. And I think, like, part of me, like, seeing anatomy wise where that issue is coming from, it kind of seems a little more towards the inner thigh. My groin has been really tight. Kind of wondering if it is tied into, I felt a little like groin pull the very last game of my hockey season last year. So not sure if any of that kind of has to do with it, but inner thighs, just really focusing on the stretch, holding that stretch a bit, and getting a good squeeze. So nothing too heavy here. I just want to make sure I'm working those muscles. So important for us guys. We neglect the inner thighs. I don't do outer thighs. I'm not a fan of that outer thigh machine. I find a lot of us are really tight in that area, and I see a lot of women using it for glutes, thinking it's going to build their butt muscles, and it really isn't going to enhance your butt muscles really at all. So not my favorite exercise, but I love the inner thighs. So that felt fantastic. Calves. Oh yeah, calves, baby. Like, again, it drives me nuts here. And there are coaches out there, respectable physique coaches, who say if you're complaining about your calves and you're blaming it on genetics, you're not working hard enough. I mean, I'm telling you, I've followed every amazing plan from the best out there. I mean, John Meadows has some great stuff on calves. I think Paul Carter has talked a lot of calves. There's some beasts out there that have some great calf training programs. I have tried it all. I give my best fucking effort to the calves. They are just stubborn as freaking hell. But it felt fantastic. I really loved working the tibialis machine there. Something that I haven't had access into until I joined this gym here. I mean, you could do exercises lying on the stomach on the bed, pull the mattress in with your toes. But I mean, it's a muscle group that's neglected, and that can have, as John Meadows has mentioned in the past, have an impact, a very positive impact on your calf growth as well. So making that a top priority in my calf training. And then seated calf raises, standing calf raises, a little pause in the bottom, a little pause in the top, making sure that I'm taking any kind of stretch reflex out of it, no bouncing in there, no elastic reflex there. So just really making sure the muscles are doing the work. My calves are spent, for no big lifts, no big movements for the legs, I'm telling you, I mean, I was cramping up on a lot of those different exercises just because they are so, I haven't done them in a while. Like right away, that single leg calf, single leg hamstring exercise, my hamstrings are cramping up. I felt it on the hip thruster. It's been an intense workout. Absolutely loved every second of it. Finished it off with just a bit of abs, just the hanging knee raises. We have an hour, 15-minute time limit here, which is perfect. That's ideal. We really don't need any more, but still just having that time pressure there gives you that little sense of urgency. So really a lot of exercises for the legs, but it felt fantastic. It was exactly what my body needed at this point. So I am stoked to get that in there. stoked to get home for that post-workout meal, refuel my body. I am so charged up. It just felt so freaking awesome. And that was a lot of people in there. I just don't get it, because like before the shutdown, before this lockdown here, they had it where it was only like 10 people were allowed in here. Prior to that, it was 25 people. Prior to that, it was 50 people. I was different stages along here, and here they just kept the gyms locked down in Ontario. And then they decided, all right, now it's time we can open up. And they open up, it's like, it's 50% capacity, which for our gym is a big gym. I mean, why couldn't we just start smaller and do a little bit at a time? It's just such weird rules right now. It's crazy times. I don't try to get political or anything. It just, I feel for the gym owners out there more than anything. At least I've been able to still be active and have fun, but it's their livelihood. Really tough hearing about the gyms have been closed. Some of my colleagues have to close things down, and the financial burdens on them because of all this. It's really sad, really tough times. So rather than going down that dark trail right now, I'm just stoked that I had access to this right now and back here with all the energy, absolutely loving it. Let's get to that post-workout meal. On the way home, stopped off at my parents' house, quick little visit. They live really close to the gym. I wanted to check in on her monarch butterfly nursery there. Some of the caterpillars are getting really big and juicy. Some of them have spun their cocoons already. She's got some that are still just eggs getting ready to hatch. So really cute to see all the different stages. If you've been following this Jack at the 40 Life vlog for a while, you would have saw last year, she released 130 at one time. It was absolutely freaking gorgeous. The rain has been relentless all freaking day here. We have had a ton of rain in the past 2 weeks. I think we've had like 2 dry days in the past 2 weeks. So, but we are excited. It's going to be a gorgeous next few days in this forecast here. Really looking forward to that. Everyone's in a good mood, I think, because of that. And today is the first day out of our lockdown. So I think people are just happy that we can really get out and start getting our lives a little bit back to normal. Right now, I am hungry, ready for this post-workout meal. I've got 4 free-range eggs from my friend's local farm here. I also have on the side some mixed veggies, some ground black pepper on top, a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. In a bowl, I've got 2/3 cup oats, 140 grams of mixed berries, and a tablespoon of black Maca powder. Again, link down below. And I am just looking forward to soaking this up. I am hungry, and my muscles are ready to absorb all these nutrients. OMG, am I ever dying to dive into this dinner. I've got Chiefy Doug, you stay away, eager to get at this as well. I've got some salmon that has a little bit of garlic butter spread in between and on top. Got mushroom stuffed with crab, asparagus, red pepper, and sweet potato. This is gold to me. I'm telling you, no treat meal can top this. Guys, well, let's see. I'm gonna give you a little taste. Let's do a taste test of these little mushroom caps. I'm gonna eat the whole freaking thing. Oh no, it fell. It's steaming. That is something that I haven't had in a long time. There's a grocery store right across the street from the gym. So the salmon was already, it's like pre-made, so I didn't have to do any gourmet cooking here. Don't look at me as a master chef, although I could do this easily myself. I love it. I just needed something convenient on the go. Been running around a lot today. I have a lot to do. So this was super convenient. I'm usually not a fan of crab, but like crab cakes I really like. This is something that's absolutely delicious. Salmon, I know I'm absolutely going to love. And I know Chiefy Dog is just diving to get into this. So, oh yeah. It just makes me realize I got to do some sort of garlic spread on my salmon. I have salmon usually at least 2 times a week, usually 3 times per week. It is a hit with me for sure. So I don't know why I haven't thought of doing like a garlicky, dilly kind of spread on top, but I'm going to be doing that myself coming up this upcoming week. We ended up getting a little break in the weather. Well, let's just say it was no longer a heavy downpour. It became just a light little mist for about 25 minutes, half hour. So my furry homie Chief and I got out for a walk. He is still breathing heavy, a little tuckered out. What do you think of that, Chiefers? What do you think, buddy? Was that a good walk? Such a good time out there. Just really ground myself in the moment. Like even with that mist, especially because it was misty again all day, like both walks today, we were basically the only ones out there. So really allows you that opportunity to embrace the silence, really listen to the sounds. The birds were still going crazy out there. Just a fun little adventure. So I am getting ready to wind down for the night. I'm going to watch an episode of Loki. This is the final episode of the season. Would love to know, are you, any of you guys, my fellow bros out there, hooked on these Marvel little mini series on Disney Plus here? Really loving Loki. It's been my favorite one so far. WandaVision was pretty good. The Falcon and Winter Soldier was pretty good, but I am absolutely loving Loki. So gonna tune into that. I am tired. It's been a busy day. Great workout, 2 good walks in there. Some great eating. That dinner was fantastic. Some delicious foods. Getting a lot of the simple structure that I follow each and every day with those first 3 meals, but dinner's where I get my variety, and it was absolutely freaking scrumptious. So hope you enjoyed this episode of the Jacked After 40 Life Vlog. If you did, please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's video, please do me a favor and share it with them. More than anything, I would love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Share your thoughts, share your feedback, share your insights. What do you think of my workout today? Do you do hip thrusts, inner thighs, or kind of, I guess these are some of the exercises that are more known for women to perform. So are you a bro who takes pride in working every muscle in your body to the best of your ability to sculpt the most aesthetic physique possible? Let me know. Drop a comment down below. I'm going to snuggle up here with Chiefy Dog, watch this movie, and I will catch you in the next video. Be sure to download your free guide, Jacked After 40, or Shredded After 40, both those websites. Take care. Have yourself an amazing day. Catch you in the next video.